Good evening, everyone. This is Stan Matthews with Samu, the super birthday girl, Scott.
Whoop whoop. Hi
It is the
everybody.
Queen's birthday. I'm going to let her tell you about the exact numerology if she wishes. Welcome to
Mhm.
Share the Wealth Sunday on the Matthews broadcast. This is our preview show where you will know what is happening with us,
Mhm.
the inner circle, and also with our correspondents from between New York City and Washington, D.C. They will be calling in just a little bit later with all of the news, views, and good information on this Share the Wealth Sunday for us so that you know whether you're in Harlem or whether you're in Washington, D.C., what are the things that are worthy of your time that are building a more prosperous community for all of us. The Matthews Whole Person Prosperity broadcast is now live from Hamilton Radio and TV, right next door to New Jersey's capital city. And we connect urban businesses with clients and the community support they need to succeed. If you'd like to be a guest on the Matthews broadcast, just dial us at 732-357-5701. We always begin with gratitude. We are viewer and sponsor supported. And so we want to thank all of those who have agreed to become friends of the broadcast this week and are now among our financial sponsors. Mr. Vernon Bradbury of the Newark, captain of the Newark Bike Police, thank you. Dr. Archer Irby, thank you. Miss Marissa Cortez, the stylist to the stars, thank you. Mr. Mark Smith of the Plainfield Fire Department, thank you. Brick City's own Justice Roundtree, thank you. Miss Shakira Palmer of Empire Enterprises, thank you. Dr. Alberto Anderson, thank you. Mr. Andrew Fraser, thank you. Mr. Matthew McClary, our real estate maven, thank you. Miss Tiffany Moultrie, thank you. Miss Harvetta Fax, thank you. Mr. Vito Maturo, thank you. Mr. Dennis King, thank you. Mr. Haki Shamu Ami, thank you. Miss Leslie Andrews, thank you. Miss Pinky Andrews out of Hampton, Virginia, thank you. Mr. Tyrone Scotty Howard in Hotlanta, Georgia, thank you.
Mhm.
Miss Joy Anderson, Tampa, Florida, thank you. Mr. Greg Riley, Falls Church, Virginia, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Our international audience, Miss Phaedra Andrews in London, England, thank you. Miss Audrey Pereira in Trinidad and Tobago, thank you. Mr. Simpson de Silva in Georgetown, Guyana, home place of my birth
Mhm.
a long time ago, thank you. Miss Adoranka Batamosi in Bermuda, St. George's, Bermuda, thank you. Miss Liz Thompson, my younger cuz, also in Georgetown, Guyana, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said, the Matthews broadcast is totally viewer and sponsor supported, and you can become a friend of the broadcast simply by going to www.thematthewsbroadcast.com and finding the item in our online store that says Friend of the Broadcast. It's a once a year contribution, and it helps to sustain the broadcast both on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. And in return for that, you can come on the show yourself, sponsor someone else, or get a soon to be coming Matthews broadcast short or long sleeve t shirt. Mr. Ron Jones, I hope you're watching because we need that product. All right. So, uh, this is our gratitude portion of the broadcast. We are waiting to get live, I guess. And we want to thank our friends at Hamilton Radio and TV here in Hamilton, right next door to the capital city. As I said before, the Whole Person Prosperity broadcast rests on four principles. That is in line, alignment, empowerment,
Mhm.
upliftment, and enrichment.
Mhm.
Alignment, we always go right to the book of the beginnings.
Mhm.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 26 and 28 says, "You are made in the image and likeness of the one God." And
Mhm.
so, our first recommendation to you is that you get in alignment alignment with your divinity. And once you do that, you become empowered. And so here we hear the book of Timothy saying to us, for God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. Love, power,
That's
and
right.
a sound mind. And when you get the empowerment, then it's your responsibility to uplift someone else and make someone else feel lifted. As we often tell you, we listen here to the voice of our poet laureate, Miss Maya Angelou, in one of our favorite pieces where she says, people will forget what you said, and they may forget what you did, but they will never ever forget how you made them feel. So make someone else feel like the king or queen that they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Your candle loses nothing when it lights another. The final principle of the Whole Person Prosperity broadcast, spoken more than 27 times in Scripture.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite verses right here, Psalm 1, verse 3. He or she
Mm-hmm.
is like a tree planted by the streams of water
Mm.
that bears fruit in its season, whose leaf will not wither, and whatever they do will prosper. Whatever they do will prosper. And John 10:10, of course, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. Remember, when the disciple has asked Christ, how shall we pray? There's a portion in the Lord's Prayer that says, thy will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. Right? So we know that God desires and rejoices when his people prosper, and you'll hear from the Whole Person Prosperity originator and creator very, very shortly. I just want to observe the following. I think that number 45 is good for business and even greater for our unity and clarity. It's harder to determine the intentions of a fox than it is to determine the intention of a wolf, isn't it? So it makes you very clear when you're dealing with a wolf. And 45 certainly is a wolf, but good for business, great for our clarity and for our understanding.
It's a great wake up anyway.
Great wake up.
That's right.
Congratulations for being number one for the third week in a row for the Black Panther. I think that young man and his whole Wakandan concept is doing much for our minds, much for our spirits. The symbolism is off the chain. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats just gave $5 million for arts for the New York area kids. Want to congratulate them. They just don't do arts, Alicia and Swiss. They contribute back. So givers always do gain, and we want to lift them up. Whole Person Prosperity is having the WPP experience at the Conference Center at Mercer Community College on Saturday, the 31st of March. And so as I'm saying to all the young folks when I see them, on March 31st, where you going to be?
At WPP.
That's the Whole Person Prosperity Experience, led by the one and only Mama Yoga, Miss Samut Scott herself. And the inspirational quote that I have for her and for you this evening comes from the one and only DJ Khaled. The mindset of the past generations was we shall overcome. DJ Khaled says all we do is win.
That's right.
Win.
And win. That's right.
So, just want to let you know that Whole Person Prosperity Coaching teaches their clients how to acquire the mind, the body, the relationship, and financial prosperity they desire. So if you want the mind and body you need to prosper and to thrive, call Coach Samut Scott at 609-516-9805. That is 609-516-9805. So when I ask you out there in the audience on March 31st at 10 a.m. where you're going to be, you're going to be with us at WPP. That's the WPP Whole Person Prosperity Experience at the Conference Center at Mercer Community College. And for more information and to reserve your space, there's only a limited space.
Yes.
Call Samut Scott at 609-516-9805. With that said, I'm going to ask the Whole Person Prosperity originator and creator herself, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Some of that.
You know you got
To
it.
share your thoughts with this upcoming week, this special day.
Mhm.
We all want to thank you for 30 years of pouring yourself out for urban communities all over the state and for creating this framework and this system to help people get their mental and physical energy higher so that they may get what they desire.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Stan, for that wonderful introduction. And good evening, everyone. It is always my pleasure to speak with you on this median here. You know, whole person prosperity coaching, as Stan said, is what I have been delivering to clients and to urban communities for nearly 30 years under the banner of Mama Yoga. And everybody knows me as Mama Yoga, and that name will stay for sure. But we are, making sure that the practices that Mama Yoga's Wellness has created can be sustained throughout the, look here, they're going to have to be a sponsor before we start bigging them up. But we went to KC Prime for the brunch that they have there. And, what I wanted to share with everyone this evening is around aging. When we got to KC Prime, the manager said, "What are you, 25 again?" No, I'm not doing that 25 7 times or whatever it is. People keep saying that they're a certain number. You have to claim your eldership, right? So in the traditions of our ancestors, in the traditions of in the traditions of first people, being an elder is an honored thing. Right? The elders were never put out of the community, that is, sent to live out at, a nursing home or somewhere separate from the family. The elders were always kept within the context of the families, and their wisdom and knowledge that they had gained over the 30, 40, 60, however many years that they had been living and experiencing was a benefit to the community, to the village, right? So I am proud to say that I am, and thankful that I am 54 years young today, claiming it in every sense of the word, but not interested. I'm interested in getting older. I'm just not interested in being old. There's a difference, right? To keep your body, your mind, body, and energy as youthful and as vibrant as you possibly can. And I think that claiming your eldership is a great way to example and mirror for those onlookers, those people in the community, what your eldership could be, what their eldership could be. Nobody's bent over, walking with a cane. I was just hitting some tennis balls yesterday with veracity and strength. And I plan to keep that going. So aging gracefully is a part of what WPP, is within the culture of whole person prosperity. You want to be strong, you want to be vital, you want your mental capacity to stay as clear and as focused and, always learning as much as possible and as much as you can. Your physicality, you want to keep your body, in a way that supports healthy aging and longevity, right? It looks like we have a caller coming in. Yeah. So I'll chat more with you about that. But if you really want more, come out to the WPP experience on the 31st. Hi, caller, you're on the line. Who is it?
Hi, this is Shakira, the North corresponder.
Yes, Shakira. How are you, Mr. Matthews?
Welcome,
That's
Ms.
Mama
Shakira
Shakira.
Palmer, Empire
Hello, everyone.
Enterprises.
Hi, family.
How are you this evening?
Greetings.
Good evening. Greetings to you.
What's the good news from the Newark area? What should we be looking out for in the Newark area, Shakira?
Okay, so Monday, it's going to be every Monday night from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. 972 Broad Street, Newark, New Jersey. La Rouge Lounge presents
Is
the
that-
Alpha Development Investment weekly meetup for real estate investors. For more information on that, it's 551-313-5645. The venue is for real estate agents, investors, wholesalers, people who are in construction, plumbers. The membership is expanding on a weekly basis.
Mhm.
On Tuesday, it's from 6 p.m. until closing, once again, at 972 Broad Street in Newark, La Rouge Lounge. It's the Red Light Game Night. And it's for people who want to go out and do more than just watch the sports. They could sit down and watch and play a great game of pinochle, or they could play Advanced Warfare for the younger crowd. Once again, for more information, call 551-313-5645. Last but not least, every Saturday evening from 2:30 to 6:30, the 10 Collective provides free business seminars for small business owners or people considering becoming a business owner.
Mhm.
It's 558 Stockton Street, 58A Stockton Street in the Ironbound area, Newark, New Jersey. The contact information is 551-313-5645. And the courses that they discuss is financial fitness, cryptocurrency, tax consultation, community affairs, and much more.
And how can people get in contact with you for these events that you've mentioned, and also for the things that Empire Enterprises are doing?
Okay. Also, a part of the meetup at La Rouge, I'm the person that does the post construction or post cleanup services. The contact information is 551-313-5645. So there's no job that's too big for Empire Proceedings.
Mhm. Wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a call, Shakira, and thank you for sharing what our Newark area family can be looking forward to this coming week. Also, tomorrow evening, for those of you who are friends or members of the North Jersey Inner Circle Group, we will be at 571 Bloomfield Avenue in Verona, New Jersey. That is the Healthy Asian Cuisine restaurant from 8 to 9:30 p.m. So you can connect with the Inner Circle members in the North Jersey area and get the clients and the strategic connections you need to succeed. I think if you're watching us, you should be at the Matthews Broadcast Facebook page. Is that right, Ruben? Or we're at the Inner Circle Network page. It should be the Matthews Broadcast Facebook page. You couldn't get in. Okay, so if you're at the... So we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to be right back here in the Matthews Broadcast. And you're going to be hearing from our other correspondents in the area as we continue to share the wealth on this Share the Wealth Sunday with the good news and views from the whole community. We will be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hello? Hello? Okay.
Oh, hi. Who's calling? Who do we have on the live line? Just go into the Matthews broadcast page.
He said it's not letting him. It's on the inner circle page.
We have a call coming in. Okay. Okay, okay, sure. All right, we're back live on the Matthews broadcast here on Share the Wealth Sunday, and I understand we have a caller. It's a 267.
Yeah.
That was who?
That's Lynette.
Just tell her to call now. All right, Lynette, we'll be right back with you so that you can share the wealth on this Share the Wealth Sunday. And as we wait for Lynette to come in, just want to share with the family that today was an awesomely pleasant day because we were able to celebrate the lady sitting to my left.
Yep.
You know, I know you feel some kind of way about free advertising, but brunch at KC Prime was off the chain, family, and you should certainly. Here comes Lynette again. And now, Lynette, are you with us?
I am with you guys.
Hi,
How are
Lynette.
you?
It's
Hi,
a pleasure
Lynette.
to speak with you.
How are you doing today?
Welcome.
Awesome.
So, Lynette, this is Samut. How are you, my dear?
I'm doing wonderful. Wonderful.
Lovely. So, why don't you tell our listening and viewing audience a little bit about you?
Okay. I am a pain management massage therapist, and I have been owning and operating my own wellness center for about 20 years now. And I am located in the Yardley, PA area.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and my wellness center is Butterfly Essential Holistic Wellness Center.
Oh, lovely. Do you have
Yes.
any events coming up or any information you'd like to share with our audience?
Sure. I
Uh-huh.
actually have an event coming up April the 17th
Okay.
at the Yardley Community Center, and it is the meditation stretch class,
Okay.
and that's It's going to be from 6:30 to 7:30,
Mm-hmm.
and they can find the information on my Facebook page, Butterfly Center Holistic Wellness Center, and there is a postcard on there that they could click on, and it'll have all the information to Eventbrite, and they could book right there.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds so
Yes.
wonderful. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing that
Yes.
information with us, Lynette.
You're so welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And where are we riding right now, Ruben? What page are we riding now? All right. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. So if you are with us this evening, just tune into the Inner Circle Network page. And we're trying to get that up onto the Matthews broadcast page as soon as we can. And so we are also expecting other correspondents to call in this evening. And as we do, we want you to support our sponsors who generously contribute to making the Matthews broadcast what it is. First and foremost, again, is Whole Person Prosperity Coaching, which teaches their clients how to acquire the mind, body, relationship, and financial prosperity they desire. Also, another sponsor is Paychex, the people pros that everybody knows. Call Paychex and ask for our friend Sonati Laurent at 732-682-2003. When you're ready to move from good to great, call Paychex and celebrate. Join the campaign to take our hair and skin back by calling Paris Beauty Supply at 609-218-5883. Ask for Donna and Drew Paris. When you're ready to join the campaign to take our skin and hair back, call Donna and Drew Paris. You will not find a more informed couple about our skin and our hair and what is good for it. Ordering online is just fine. Go to www.parishairandbeautysupplies.com, www.paris, P-A-R-I-S, hairandbeautysupplies.com.
We have a caller.
We have a caller coming in, and caller, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you this evening?
Hi, who's calling?
This is Natasha Pennant giving you a call.
Oh, yes. Hello, Natasha. Welcome.
Hi.
Natasha, tell us about your event that's coming up.
Yes, I have Hyped in Health Expo that is coming up next Saturday on March the 17th at the Hollybrook Community Center in Ewing Township, New Jersey. It's going to be an amazing event. I wanted to get people out so that they can understand that they can be their own health advocate and also see that it doesn't have to be too much to be a healthier person. I have speakers who are going to be in place. We have 4 speakers as well as our 5th speaker, who is Lionel Dixon, and he is actually someone who has lost 150 pounds, and he's now a personal trainer.
Wow.
He's been on Men's Health magazine. He's been in the news. He's also an author. So to have him as our keynote speaker is going to be awesome. There's also going to be workshops that people can actually participate in, exercise workshops starting with yoga, MetaFit by our Divine Allah, and also there's going to be a Zumba workshop.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
there's also going to be informational workshops as well. So I definitely would love to have a lot of people come out. It's a free event for the community. Doesn't cost anybody any money. There's also going to be food, also free, and that's going to be vegan food items that are going to be provided by different chefs in the area.
That's wonderful. And now that's going to be on March 17th. What's the time for that, Natasha?
It starts at 10 a.m. It is a structured event, so everybody should be there at 10 a.m. The best thing to do would be to register online at hypedinhealth.com. And there you can actually go to Eventbrite and sign up for the event.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We wish you much abundance and a really standing room only crowd for your event that you have coming up, dear.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll talk soon. Thanks for
calling,
calling in.
Natasha.
Take care. Thank you. Take care, guys.
All right.
So I wanted to kind of give a shout out to some of our listeners and viewers who have found their way to us online on the live presentation. Again, that was Natasha Pennant of Hyped in Health. We want to say good day to her. Lenora Cheston, thank you so much for watching all the time. You're always there and supporting us. And we celebrate you and your son. You share how wonderful your son is doing with his schoolwork. Thank you for that. William Womack, that name is quite resonant and fabulous. What's up, Mr. Womack? Lovely. Thank you for watching. And thank you for watching everyone who is viewing us in our audience throughout the Hamilton TV and radio and TV network, as well as online. As we say, we are now streaming from the Inner Circle Network page as opposed to the Matthews Broadcast page. So find us there on the Inner Circle Network page. Right. And so so we are multitasking and working this technology out, y'all. And while Mr. Matthews is doing his multitasking here, I will share with you some more about my thoughts around aging gracefully and eldership, right? So as I said earlier, you know, I have on this fabulous head wrap, gele, as we call it, that was made by, I'm getting there. Well, first of all, this was an Earth Day gift from my life partner, Mr. Stan Matthews. But the crafter, the wardrobe lady extraordinaire, Miss Netfa Bell of Simply Netfa Holistic Boutique, created this beautiful head wrap for me. So we want to shout out and big up my dear sister who has adorned many women, from Erykah Badu to some of the more, the new young millennials that are now looking for their cultural expression through their music and clothes. She is quite the phenom in adorning those people. And so I'm wearing the headdress from Simply Netfa. As was given the gift to me for my birthday. So eldership is very important. And so, there was a time where I would be like, oh, honey, I'm 19, not 19. Who wants to be 19, right? But 25 for the third time or whatever. But, again, our community, our ancestral culture denotes that we should be proud to be an elder. There's certain things that you have gone through, certain challenges and trials and tribulations that have come through your life. If you get to a certain age, certain amount of wisdom one should be, wielding and working with, and having the honor of, having experienced and came through maybe a little bumped up, a little bruised up, but certainly not broken. I like to say that, the circumstances in your life are like the jewels in your crown. We all are wearing a crown. Some of us, our crown is cocked to the side. Some of us is pushed back on our head. Some of us is flipped around backwards, But everybody is born with a crown, so to speak. That is, a mission and, a greatness on your life. And those circumstances that we go through in our life, are really the pressure that bring up that jewel that is within your spirit. That pressure that shows the metal that you are, as to who you are and how strong you are and what you can pull out of your spirit to survive in a divine way in this lifetime. So the crown that one wears on their head as an elder, right, is made up of the jewels of the pressure of the various circumstances, trials, tribulations, and happy times too that one has managed in their life and gone through in their life and came through it a little bit bumped around, a little jostled perhaps, but not broken. Sometimes even a little bruised and bloody, but still not broken. And so on this, my 54th birthday, March 11th, 311. Any numerology people out there, there's some master numbers in that day. I'm proud to say that I'm here to serve and to continue to impart the wisdom of whole person prosperity to all those that the Creator sends our path.
Tell us a little bit about what people, we know many people are coming on the 31st.
Oh,
What should
yeah,
they be
sold out.
expecting?
Mm-hmm. So what a person should expect when they come on the 31st to the conference center at Mercer is a scheduled program that is designed to teach employees, HR managers, small business executives, and entrepreneurs how to manage their mental focus and clarity, how to improve and increase, their physical health, how to be more productive in their work life environment, and how to reduce the stress that one experiences in the work setting. Now, whether you are an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, whether you are an actual employee, whether you are an HR executive seeking to improve the culture of your organization through providing these types of trainings, the seminar will be very, very specific and very clear, functional takeaways to helping a person on all these points: mental clarity and focus, physical health improvement, and increase productivity in a person's work capacity, and reducing the stress that a person is experiencing at work. Because if you have to be somewhere 8 hours a day, and most of us do in terms of earning income,
That's right.
then you have to learn how to make that place not be the death of you.
No one wants
I'm
that.
just saying. I'm just saying. The world is built on disgruntled workers. Every Monday morning. Do you all realize that the majority of heart attacks that are had in the United States occur between 7 and 9 a.m. on Monday morning? That is when 70% of the people who have a heart attack, the heart attacks occur. Because what is happening between 7 and 9 a.m.? People are going to work. And if your work culture is not conducive to harmony and to what is the real capital at any organization, whether it's entrepreneurial, whether it is solopreneurial, whether it's corporate, the real capital is the human capital. So if the work environment is not conducive to harmony, then the employees, the people who are responsible for producing the product, service of that organization suffer. And so what we do at the Whole Person Prosperity Experience is give you practical tools to help you increase your mental clarity, improve your overall physical health, help you be more productive, and have a different perspective about your work and your working capacity. And then help you reduce your stress in a practical way, where you don't have to take so many mental health leave days at your employment. March 31st is the day. Come on and register. You can go to www.wppcoaching.com. 609-516-9805.
I simply ask you on March 31st where you're going to be with
WPP. Come on now. It looks
Whole
like we
Person
have a caller.
Prosperity Online. Caller.
Ooh.
Hello, this is Dawn Daniels. How are you guys?
Hi,
Dawn
Dawn.
Daniels. On March 31st,
How are you guys?
where are you going to be?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said on March 31st, where are you going to be?
On March 31st?
You're going to be with WPP
Girl, what's wrong with you?
at Mercer Community College. How you doing, Dawn?
I'm doing well.
like,
I
what?
just was calling
We
you
have
guys.
Dawn Daniels, our great friend from Everything Delali's, which is a African-American, female-owned promotional business, online business. who's calling us to share the good news, views, and events from the Trenton area. Dawn, what do you have on Share the Wealth Sunday to share with the family?
Wow, we have a lot of good events for the nightlife of Trenton area. I'm working with More Media at South Rio at 120 South South Warren Street, in Trenton. We have one of our champs, Mike the Beast Hilton. He actually won his fight last night in AC.
Oh, great.
So we're having an official victory after party for him on March the 16th. Then we have another day party Sunday. It's going to be April 15th. And that is at the Roebling Markets. You guys know where the Roebling Markets are, where they have those new lofts?
Oh, yes.
Well, we're doing day parties there.
Okay.
We're calling them lavish. So they're from 4 in the afternoon to 10 p.m. Really, really nice.
A lavish day party. That's what that's called?
Yes.
Lavish day party.
Yes, lavish day party, and it's on the rooftop at the Roebling Loft.
Okay,
Really
so
looking
hold
forward
on a
to
minute,
that.
Dawn. For those of us that have a certain seasoning on us, tell us what a lavish day party is, my dear.
A lavish day party is it's like a mixer. So it's more social. There's some light music playing in the background so that the music doesn't overpower the conversation. We have light mixed drinks, some hors d'oeuvres, something really, really light, just to really network and just to sometimes put a face to the name on Facebook and Instagram, because a lot of people have usernames, so you don't know exactly who you're talking to. And then, we're using a lot of filters nowadays, so it's just so that you can put a face to a name.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Well, Dawn, thank you so much.
We have so many events.
If you have another one, share it quickly.
Yes. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Do you have another event?
Yes, on Saturday the 31st, having the evening event. Now, this is going to be hosted by Dre from Power. It's the 8th annual Black and White Affair. It's going to be at the Ambassador on New York Avenue. And we have tickets for $30. Also going to be $40 at the door. But there's also an all-access VIP tickets that are $100, where you'll get to meet and greet with Dre. And also, we're offering a great Jamaican cuisine dinner for anybody who participates with the VIP ticket.
Oh, that's wonderful. So on the 31st, you're going to be busy, because in the morning, where you going to be in the morning on the 31st?
Please refresh my
At
memory.
the WPP Whole Person Prosperity event.
My favorite.
Oh,
my
yes, your favorite. You better
Definitely,
put that on your phone for a reminder.
Yes, and don't forget to send me the other information so that I can pass it along as well, because I have a lot of people that are interested in the whole person prosperity coaching that you're offering. I've just been talking about it as much as I can, because it's even helped me, and I haven't even really been participating even that long. I went to one, and I felt differences in just the one meeting that I even attended. So I definitely think it's just an awesome thing for me to promote for my sisters and even brothers that that are in my community that definitely are gonna really reap the benefits of what you offer.
Thank you so much, dear.
I want to say to you, Dawn, thank you so much for being a part of the Central Jersey Inner Circle chapter. Thank you so much for what you do in terms of promoting nightlife in the Trenton area and kind of just bringing that vitality back to the area. But for those that may be inquiring, there are 4 things that the Whole Person Prosperity Experience is going to help you with on the 31st. On the mind side, mindfulness, clarity and focus. Clarity and focus. You can't really capture those things and get to that task that you want to hit unless you have clarity and focus.
Right.
On the physical side, lasting energy. If you've been hitting that 4 o'clock wall and all of a sudden everything seems to go down at 4 o'clock, you're just getting tired, lasting energy through nutrition, through an intelligent nutrition system that will keep your energy strong and sustainable. And the second thing is to make yourself more attractive. Isn't it interesting that people who have a lot of people that follow them are called magnetic? They have a certain kind of magnetism. Well, that magnetism comes from their vitality, that attractiveness that comes from them. You're going to learn how to be more vital and more attractive on the 31st, and also how to have sustainable energy through eating energetic foods.
That's right.
You will be provided on that day with the ability to move in very powerful ways, to be able to focus in very powerful ways, to get clearer in very powerful ways. You will get a nutritional plan. You will also get a wonderful, what kind of water did you call that?
It's Mama Yoga spa water.
It is a spa water that will be infused with certain energetic properties that will raise your personal energy. You'll have fruit that morning. For those who want to network, there will be people coming from all over the state. You'll be able to network with a diverse group of male and female executives, professionals, people in the healthcare industry, people in the healing industry, and people in HR. We are saying to people to deal with the workplace stress and the life stresses. The answer is to live the whole person prosperity lifestyle. It is not a moment, it is a movement.
That's right.
It is not a one stop, it is a lifestyle, right? And so we look forward to having you there. So again, if you want the mind and body to prosper and thrive, call Coach Samut at 609-516-9805. I am talking to my cousin Audrey, who's in Port of Spain, Trinidad, and Audrey is saying very interesting, uplifting, but how does she participate from Port of Spain?
We can come to Trinidad, you know. Don't worry, cousin Audrey. We can come to Trinidad now. Thank you so much, Dawn, for calling in.
Thank you, Dawn.
You're welcome. You guys have a great day. I want some of that Mama Yoga spa water. Wednesday.
Well, you know where to find it.
I sure do. All right.
At the
Love you
WPP
guys.
experience. All right, my dear.
As we move towards
Bye-bye.
close, waiting on Chris Johnson and also Haki Ami from the D.C. area and Ron Pravat from the D.C. area. You guys better hustle. We're moving a little bit into overtime here. So I am going to share just one more thing. Miss Leslie Carter, call her at 609-647-4064 for the good news, views, and info from us, by us. Call Leslie to get your subscription to the Fourth Estate News Today. You can reach Leslie at 609-647-4064. Get the protection you need for the security that your family wants by calling Mr. Tony Brooks at Brooks Wealth and Management Brooks Wealth Strategies Group. I'm sorry, at 201-892-3911. 201-892-3911. Get the mortgage you need for the home you want from our mortgage maven, Miss Robin Hall, at 609-532-6087, 609-532-6087. Getting that dream home or that investment property is truly great, as we all know, truly great, and that's why you must call Miss Farida Stokes at Harks Real Estate. You can reach Farida at 609-337-4200, 609-337-4200. That's right, Harks Realty is the key to unlocking your real estate possibilities. 609-337-4200. The website and brand materials that inspire your mind, body, and soul. Call Raheem and Kevin at Shift Design and Control at 848-250-5422, 848-250-5422. Again, get the website and brand materials that inspire your mind, body, and soul. Call Raheem and Kevin at Shift Design and Control at 848-250-5422. So with that said, I'm going to ask Lady Scott, our birthday girl, to share last thoughts before we sign off in the next minute or so. As we go into this week of the 12th of March, share with the family some things that may be inspiring and comforting. Where should their mind and their body be as we move closer into this spring season?
In the spring season is a time of renewal, right? That's what we see. We see the vegetation shaking off the winter internalization of the winter. And so be kind to your mind, body, energy, everyone. As the season progresses towards the 21st and the season changes, you want to include more green in your diet, right? You want to eat more fruit. You want to get outside and take in the fresh air as much as you can. And be kind to your diet. Find 5 minutes several times a day if you can to have quiet reflection time without any music or the television, and most certainly without your screens. Find several minutes a day to be quiet and center your energy. Be kind to your mind, be kind to your body, and your energy will become more magnetic, and that will prosper you.
I will co-sign on to that myself, and just want to share with you a few thoughts. Whether you think a thing is right or wrong, family, you are right. Your expectation and your reality live at the same address. Your expectation and your reality live at the same address. So if you're dreading that thing and expecting that thing and you feed it with your energy, it is going to manifest.
That's right.
So share those positive realities, that vision that you have for your life. In closing, remember that this is America, as the godfather of soul, James Brown, said. This is America, the land of snakes, where every hand you shake might just be planning your wake, Reuben, but God is protecting every step you make.
That's right.
So celebrate, and go on and be great. You cannot finish anything unless you successfully start something. Michael Jackson said we're going to be starting something. Got to be starting something. So we say you cannot finish anything successfully until you get something started. So stop getting ready, stop getting set, and go. There's far too many people who are in the get ready and the get set mode of life. There are two types of people in the world. There are dreamers like all of you that are watching. There are dreamers like you, Miss Mama Yoga, whole person prosperity coach. There's dreamers like you, Reuben. There's dreamers like you, Audrey. There's dreamers like you, Lenora Chester. There's dreamers like you, William Womack. There's dreamers like you, Chris Johnson. There's dreamers like Jean Piero, who just called to see if we're all right here on set. And the second type of person are dream killers. Our advice to you, Matthews Broadcast family, is you embrace the first
and run like heck from the second.
So until next Sunday, we want you to be safe. We want you to be positive, and we want you to expect greatness and success and prosperity only. This is Stan Matthews and the one and only Mama Yoga Samut Scott, our whole person prosperity coach, saying good night and God bless.
Peace. That's the studio audience.